I'm a man. I'm 40.
Let's roll! Welcome for another month of pain. Hamburger.
And go time.
Engage! Party Peter. Everyone grab your honkers, give the big squeeze. Everyone grab your honkers, give the big squeeze. Honk. Biggest, dickest, Party Peter.
Sega CD was a cool system.
I've got it. It's. Yeah, I'm looking for a biggest, dickest.
Objection!
Premier Jam, Premier Jam, Premier Jam.
Everyone grab your honkers, give the big squeeze. Everyone grab your honkers, give the big squeeze. Honk. Biggest, dickest, Party Peter. Punch that knees. A little bit of white lightning, my friend. I have the power! Party.
No, I've become a gaming wizard.
Welcome back.
Thanks. It's like I never left. It's like I've been here all day. And last night.
The world today takes everything you've got. Having a friend who's
And all the other days before.
Can't the boss without a team. Put the plans when in need. Right take cruise without the world. Engage!
He's twerking on our party. Stop!
Give me back my cock! Give me back my forehead! Give me back my cock! I'm giving back my forehead!
PremierTwo.
Quiet, you idiot!
Yo, Olga in 4. Thank you. Thank you. Arigatou gozaimasu.
Wizard is always here.
Do you like football last night? Bears won, so I'm happy. Yeah. I got one more game to watch.
Nothing worse. Oh well. Fun was had. Marbles were played. Something to enjoy. They never get old.
Nearing 2 years of peace.
Bringing us together, a challenge to endeavor and the love of laughter. Strategy, fighting for adventure. Wait, hold on. The Center for Adventure.
Which one's Leroy King? God damn it, I don't know if you have any goddamn sense in your mind, but 2 years of peace? Have you lost your mind? My God!
Nathan has not been excited for a stream that I've done since 2021. He literally stopped caring the minute I finished Pokemon Red and Blue or whatever. There was a time, yes. There actually was, Agatharn. It's true.
No, I've become a gaming
Now, Mifu's
wizard.
never liked me.
Thank you, chat.
Cleveland's always liked it.
My wife is starting to walk past the walls and prejudice world.
Sunlight! We're not going to have time to fix it. I think we should just... Hey, you Just checking if it's muted. Practicing before I speak. It's important. I want to get the gestures right first. What's wrong with that? You never done that before? Practice makes perfect. I like to go through the motions first. Oh, sunlight. Now I feel better. Now I feel a lot better. We're not going to have time to fix it. I think we should just... It's muted. there's resources as well. Woo! Okay, let's try this again. Wait. Let's try it. Okay, and then we hit this button again. Where was it? There it is. Welcome to another thrilling edition of PremierTwo, an Ace Attorney edition. My name is Peter, and you're joining me on a beautiful night in Tokyo, Japan. But murder or crime is afoot, and we're going to solve it together. I'll be providing the voices, you'll be providing the enthusiasm as we return once again to the world of the Ace Attorneys. Miles Edgeworth, Phoenix Wright, and what you want me to do about it, I can see you can hear me. You're lying to me. I'm not still muted. I see the thing. That's bullshit. Nah, it's not muted this time. I wish you were. Thanks, buddy. We're going to be, the sponsored segment has not started yet, but I'm in full regalia. Hey, man, why did you change the channel? I was enjoying that Warhammer game. Sorry, we'll get there. It was better when muted. Oh, an OG fan for sure. All right. First of all, welcome everybody to the show. I appreciate it. Great show planned for you today. We got the Ace Attorney Investigations Collection. They've got me for 1 hour of power, but I'll probably play at least a little bit longer than that because I'm interested in it. I'm absolutely, you guys know, I enjoyed immensely the first Ace Attorney trilogy, and we did 4 cases. We still have the 5th. We put in over like 45 hours of Ace Attorney acting. So full disclosure, I did not know that this game had come out. I had only known about the original. Like, that's it. So this one stars Miles Edgeworth, and he's the main attorney or prosecuting attorney, but he's also like into investigations. So we're going to figure it out. I believe this was originally a DS title. I'm not muted. I can see the thing going up and down. Unmute your stream, chat. Wait. This is sponsored, which is actually really awesome, because that means that they saw our streams of doing the Ace Attorney collection where I played Phoenix and we did all those characters, and they thought that I would be a good representative of the event. That's awesome. The game came out on September 6th. So I think this is the first time in the channel's history where we played a game that they later said, you should we want you to be a part of this. And that's awesome. Might as well play the trilogy. I mean, yeah, I do want to. There's only a couple of issues. One, they're very long, and that's not a bad thing. It's good value for your buck if you're going to buy it. Number 2 is that me trying to voice act, and it's not voice acting. It's more like voice improvisation, like a cartoon or something. It's a little hard on the voice. But I know for certain that Dick Gumshoe will be back. So if your favorite character was, hey, I got 25 cases back here. I got the chief breathing down my back. What do you want me to do about it? I know the Hannah Banana Bobana. She loves the Gumshoe, eh? What do you want me to do? Only play that character? I got 25 cases!
Was so depressed that I decided to jump from the 10th floor. They sent up a priest. He said, on your mark, dot.
Oh, that's great. That's great. The thing about on your mark, that's a nice priest. I could probably use his services by today. So background Gumshoe is the best, and we kind of got better and better. Now, there is going to be one change to Miles' voice. Before, every time I talked as Miles,
I used this voice, and I tried to give him a little bit of a deeper voice.
I don't think that's necessary because it's too far away. What is the X? No, Nathan. You've ruined the Ayaya for me. You've changed Ayaya to the rat. Oh, I added that ages ago. Yee. Oh, well, it's fine. Can we get one of your face? That's the rat, just like the Nathex, the Nathex DD. Can't you make that? Nathex DD. That's what we need. Yeah, there is. Good. Add that one. All right. So, Or is it just the default XDD? So, yeah, that's the plan for today. If you missed the past 2 streams since I got back from the flea market and the Final Fantasy XIV Cafe, they were as follows. We played Warhammer 40K for 15 hours. No, for about 11 hours with Pirate Software, Iron Mouse, and Kronos. That was last night. Then we played today with Connor and Mouse and myself doing more missions of Warhammer 40K, and it was awesome. I only played 2 missions of the campaign. It was banging. The multiplayer, though repetitive, is actually really interesting. And it's just fun. It's just a fun game. Today, earlier, I did a 6-hour stream this morning. And then I decided to come. I took a little bit back. I came back, and I'm going to do another stream of Phoenix right now. What's up, Guayron? Man's pulling double shifts. Double shifts today. 2 for the price of 1. Back-to-back jacks. So it's going to be cool. Oi, from Sydney, I'll show you, mate. 3-month-old loves watching his streams. She has no clue what's being said, but loves watching. I don't think I know what's being said. So me and your 3-month-old, not so different after all. Oh, hell yeah, the Miles Edgeworth games rule. So wait, okay, am I mistaken? I thought it went Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney trilogy, then another trilogy that had Phoenix Wright, and then there was, or maybe another trilogy that had like both of them, and then this one's more like a detective game, right? This one's more of a detective. This is not Case 5. This is like a spin-off where I become like an investigator, I think.
My friend was telling me about a salmon that could break into safes. Turned out to be a locksmith.
That's pretty good, actually. That's actually pretty good. That's actually pretty good. It's pretty good. And that's pretty neat. So the other thing is we did add some new things to the channel. We got the new Monster TTS. We finally set that up. It's great because when sometimes a donation or a tip will come in for over $5 and suddenly it's Johnny Silverhand talking to us. But I believe Mifu helped set it up where you get control over which voices you get to pick and that kind of stuff. And it's kind of revitalized the joke-telling industry to hear finally a new voice that's not Brian, though Brian is the GOAT. Brian definitely is the GOAT. So you asked Mifu of all people, it did work. There's also a couple set in the Edo period in a crossover with Professor Layton. I do want to play Professor Layton as well. Wait. Mifu did mod work? Hey, the mods have been putting in a little overtime this month. And by that, I mean sometimes they show up for more than an hour. So let's give them some credit here. All right? We gotta at least give them a little bit of credit. They've been over 4,000% more active than July. I did not ignore you. It was a lot more complicated, and Mifu and I had to do actual discussions together, Nathan. Okay? You sent me a link. So there you go. Hey, summer's tough. We all get the days off, but I love the mod team. I love that you guys are showing up today. I appreciate you guys I did it half an hour before the stream. All right, why don't we have a mod-only discussion in the Discord channels instead of telling everybody about it in the public chat? Maybe we should keep some things between us. The mod squad. Thanks, guys. All right, so it's good, though. It's good to be back. It's good to have the suit on. I'll be honest, though. This is no longer fitting. This tummy is getting bigger and bigger because of all those delicious highballs that I've been enjoying over the past few days. But we're going to have some fun tonight. 3 a.m. Are you awake? Worst booty call ever. No, that was not a booty call, quote unquote. It was, are you awake? Let's set up Monster TTS, which is very different. Extremely. Very different than what you described. So, but yeah, it's only an hour sponsored stream, but you guys know that I care about all this stuff. Wait, did you go offline after Space Marines 2? I did. So I took a bit of a break changed clothes, got some lunch or dinner, I guess, watched a little bit of football, took a nap for an hour on my couch with my cat, Kupo. I woke up, had to finish some final things, and here we are. Here we are. Here we are. And the link that I have posted goes straight to the Steam, but I think it can be played on various other things. But I think that's enough yapping. Let's get into the game, shall we? Let's start the sponsored ship. Do you have insomnia? Well, no, the moderators keep me up at night. That's not technically insomnia. That's just a fear of having to talk to them. Big difference as well. Wait. What would you like me to wait for? Did you see when the Panthers player talked his own QB? I don't know. What? What does that mean? Let me insult you first before the sponsored segment? Yes, please. Let's do that before we do. Oh, boy.
Distinguished rock climbers from all around the world come to your forehead in hopes of climbing the biggest wall of them all. Many have died from losing grip on the ever-moving handholds that is the lines on your forehead, plummeting to death from the steep fall. Nevertheless, successfully climbing your forehead remains the biggest feat in the rock climbing community.
Is it really the biggest? The biggest? I don't know about that. I feel right, Don, you go. I don't know if it's the biggest. Like if we really look at it, is that I think that surviving the glacial this part is far more dangerous than climbing this part. And do you know what? What you guys don't know is how much heavy lifting these soft lights are doing. This is doing wonders for the actual forehead. Nathan's met me in person. Not that he has much better. He looks 65, but he's younger than me. Your neck is also doing a lot of heavy lifting? Nah, this thing's full of hot air. It's pretty light. Not a lot in there to be carrying around, to be honest. It's pretty empty. I think my neck has the least of the problems. This is not bad. This is lightweight. Not much going on, bouncing around in there. It's just 2 brain cells rubbing together as much as they can to get 6 voices total, if I'm lucky, on a given day. All right, so it's like a pool noodle up there, at best. At best. Objection! The one who really has a big forehead is you. That's right, Nathan. I've seen your streams. I've met you in person. That hat is doing a lot of heavy lifting. We're speaking of forehead climbers. There you go. I don't think that's true, but hot air balloon head? That should be our new emote. Hot air balloon head. Okay. So, you've seen Nathan's streams? I'm so sorry. We actually all really like each other. It doesn't seem like it if you were to just read the first 20 minutes of our sponsored segment. Maybe that one does work. That's the hot air balloon head. Speak for yourself. I actually like all of them. I enjoy all of these people immensely. The mod team is great. They're awesome. So no shame. But let me get the timer set here. Let me get the game loaded up. And you guys always know I'm terrified that I'm going to make some sort of a mistake in the sponsored segments. So let me see here. Is this I have the okay, this is the demo. Ooh. Controller available. Language set to English. Perfect. Okay. All right. So let me look over my brief as well. I'm not afraid to consult the brief. It does say in big letters that I have to let you know that this is sponsored by Capcom. Capcom presents. It's right there. It says written and vocally said, sponsored by Capcom. That way I am in the clear. We are going to be playing the Ace Attorney Investigations today. It came out September 6th, and instead of playing as Phoenix Wright, we're going to be taking on his rival and best friend, Miles Edgeworth, as he takes the main stage. And as you know,
I have to use this voice when we use Miles, so it's going to be interesting to say the least because I don't sound British. At all.
but that's all right. We'll make it work. Now, I'm scrolling down. Now, I do need your help. Every 15 minutes, I'm supposed to do a call to action. Because I get so invested in the games, somebody's going to have, you guys are going to say to me, call to action, call to action. Hey, call to action from now, every 15 minutes. Okay. So, and I don't mind that. That's cool. I like call to actions. But for now, if you want to hit exclamation Ace Attorney and you can get a link to the Steam page, or you know what? Why don't I just show you what the game is like myself, right? It's been a minute. Pin the message, not a bad idea. I'm going to have, there we go. I knew me forgot that. What do you guys think of the, yo, Mandy? What up?
Get a
Hi.
warm drink for when you start with the voices. Your vocal cords will thank you.
I got a couple of waters. Mandy, have you ever played the Phoenix Wright games? And if you haven't, I'd love to see you play them. And Star Wars Outlaws looks pretty dang good. I also got involved in Warhammer 40K. No, but I've watched so much of you playing this. I'm very sorry. Everyone set your volume to a little lower. Mandy, so sweet, super comfy streams, awesome streamer, great friend of the channel, but talks at a normal volume. I happen to give internal ear injuries, so turn yours down on my end, or you'll still hear me just as clearly as you hear her. And my friends, I highly recommend you check out her streams. They're great. They're actually great. Almost as great as Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Investigations, now available for you to purchase. 2 different modes of gameplay, with the original graphics or with all new updated sprites. The choice is yours. Yes. Crushed that transition. I have the stream muted and I still hear him. It's true. And it supports an autosave feature. That's pretty cool. Don't have to write it down on pen and paper anymore. And look at all these languages. You've got Japanese, Nihongo, English, Francois, Deutsch, Korean, and Cantonese, and Mandarin. Iginari. That's what they say in Japanese when you say objection. Click the button below to view your privacy. I'm okay. I believe in, I'm okay. The Ace Attorney Investigations Collection. Iginari! Psh. As you guys know, we turn it down to arranged or original. Honestly, what do you guys think? Should we go HD sprites or classic? I don't know. Pixel art or HD? Or should we switch halfway? HD is cute as heck. All right, we'll go HD. Okay. All right. I was going to say Iginari. Objection. But you guys, all right. All right. All right. Should we go? Let's do it. Episode 1, Turnabout Visitor. This is so pumped. I'm so excited for this. I love these games. I love these games so much. March 14th, 1:16 a.m. Location, unknown. To make sure the defendant is found guilty. Oh, it's a flashback, I bet. That's the job of a prosecutor, after all. That may be true, but why? Why go this far? Sorry, maybe I wasn't clear enough, but a guilty verdict is all that matters to me. No matter what the cost. I'm a prodigy among prosecutors. Always have been, always will be. March 14th, 2:05 a.m., Prosecutor's Building, 12th floor, hallway. Okay, I already got to turn off autoplay. Ooh, HD.
It's hard to believe that I've been away from my office for a whole month. I hope Detective Gumshoe has been keeping an eye on my office and keeping it clean.
Hey, what you gonna do about it? Keeping it clean. I got 25 cases behind Fred. I got the chief of police breathing down my neck. I ain't got time to clean for anybody.
The door is unlocked. Detective Gumshoe? What's this smell? It's very familiar. Blood. What the? What's the meaning of this?
Hey, freeze! It's got to be. Nope, not Gumshoe. Uh-oh.
Identify yourself.
Shut up.
You've got some nerve committing murder in a prosecutor's office? Is that a threat? Let me make one thing very clear.
What?
No one gets away with committing murder in my office. No one. My name is Miles Edgeworth, and I work as a prosecutor in my local district. And I'm going to move my camera text box to the right instead of the left. And I'm going to delete chat, because chat will solve no crimes while I'm on the case. Goodbye, chatters. Must make room for me, the main character. Cry all you want, you're not coming back until after this stream. Now there's been 2 murders. Refund my subscription, right? Well, you are quite fussy. I'll tell you what, let's make a deal. You can go above my head. But these are my thoughts, though on the sponsored segment, not my actual opinions. Little did I know that upon my return home after a month abroad, I would be thrusted into a multitude of cases and some very frantic and busy days. March 14th, 2:56 a.m. High Prosecutor Offices, Room 1202. And I've also decided to commit another murder. Begone. Ah, the power. I quite like it like this. A lot more room.
I finished photographing the victim's body, sir.
Very well. Please continue your investigation.
Yes, sir. Mr. Edwards, sir! Hey! You okay? Sir, you okay? Huh?
Keep it down, detective. This is a crime scene.
Yo, when I heard that a murder had taken place in your office, I ran up here straight away,
This is Dick Gumshoe. He's a detective with the local precinct.
I'm still waiting for that promotion, Every time I try to get up for a new promotion, they send me back down to investigations. Hey, I got 25 cases.
And the one they assigned to handle this murder case for the time being.
Hey, you're looking a little pale, sir, Are you hurt?
No, I'm perfectly fine. However,
Hey! Look what they did to your office, It's totally trashed.
I'll say the culprit sullied my floor with dirt rather well. No one gets away with tracking mud into my office.
Hey, whoa, Sounds like you're getting really burned up over this whole thing,
This crime was committed in my office, so it is my responsibility to solve it.
Ho, 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 ho. That's just like you, Mr. Edgeworth. Okay, it's time to do some, investigating.
Agreed. Our first course of action is to gather relevant facts and leads. We must not overlook anything, no matter how small, if we are to find the truth. So I'll keep any leads or information we find etched in the forefront of my mind, right near where they're climbing around the lines of my forehead. Speaking of things that pique my curiosity, why, of all places, did the murder occur in my office? Is it really coincidence that the murder took place in my office? I get the nagging feeling that this is something important to keep in mind.
Yeah, I was wondering that myself, sir, I mean, you can't really say it's just a coincidence, can you?
Objection!
Well,
This game has one of the best OSTs AA has to offer, so pumped to see you play this.
well, I hope you're enjoying it, man. I love these games. I genuinely love these games.
No, not really, especially because of this.
The key to your office. For security reasons, this office's door has a lock built into it. Yeah, what do you mean, sir? I don't think so good.
If you think about it carefully and use logic, it should become clear, even to you.
Logic,
By finding the connection between two pieces of information and connecting them, new information is born. That is the end result of using logic.
So, how do you use it, Does it charge by like a USB-C? Or do I gotta take it down to the precincts? I don't want to talk to the chief, man. What do you want me to do about it? I can plug it into like, what? Is it one of those EU plug?
First, I recall the information we've gathered with Q.
Yeah, what does that even mean? What do you mean Q, I don't got no Q. I got a couple of Q questions.
And then I connect them together with T.
Yeah, I know that's what you like, Mr. Edgeworth, but maybe the time for drinking is not right now. I got some good brandy, though, that I can share with you later.
Now, to use Q and recall the facts. The crime scene is my office, and the key goes together. I will connect these. For security reasons, all prosecutors' doors are outfitted with locks, which means it would have been hard for the murderer and the victim to get in here. Ergo, it's impossible to dismiss the location of this crime as a mere coincidence.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking too, huh, sir? And for you guys curious as to why sometimes one of the voices is lower, that's because sometimes Detective Gumshoe is talking in the background, and he's got something important to say. That's right. If you thought that I only talk in the background, no, sometimes I come up here right to the front to tell you about this brand new game featuring my good pal, Miles Edgeworth. Not that stinky Phoenix, right? Now we got a new guy taking the main stage. And if you want to see this game and all the twists, turns, and all the fun stuff that's in store for you, you can check out my guy, PremierTwo. He's a good streamer, huh? He needs a little help, huh? Subscribe, donate, do whatever you gotta do. But if you want it all for yourself, I ain't gonna be mad. Go ahead and hit exclamation Ace Attorney. Put the Q and the T together. Solve your own crimes by getting on that code and getting the game for yourself. Okay.
There must be a reason why someone infiltrated my room. What was the killer after?
Yeah, you're really on the ball today, Mr. Edgeworth, huh? That's some beautiful logic, eh?
Yes, well, when you follow leads to their conclusion, only the truth remains. However, if the information doesn't line up properly, I may stray far from the truth as well. But if I think carefully before piecing leads together, the logic should flow. Well, let's get started with our investigation,
You really convinced
shall we?
me.
Yes, sir. Okay. So, brand new system, it seems. It seems like they're leaning a little bit more into the investigation side of things, which I did enjoy. My favorite was always the courtroom antics, but this is a cool way to kind of mix up the... I just did a call to action. Thank you, though. I just did. Thank you. It's kind of a cool way to mix up the investigation part. Yeah, the basis of any good investigation is to examine everything, sir, huh?
I know that. And when I want to examine something, I simply use space when I'm next to it.
Oh, if you ever feel lost and you just want to talk, eh? Just use the T, okay? I'll give you a great, precise advice as an ace investigator, sir.
Something to try later if I have free time, I suppose.
Then I have to work tonight, so I'll lurk now and watch the hell out of the VOD later. But congrats on this well-deserved sponsored stream.
It's my pleasure. Thank you very much, Widget. Hope you enjoy it. Is the guy in the background dusting for prints? Yes, he is. It's not a magnifying glass. It looks like a piece of cotton with a stick on it. Although...
They finished photographing the body, so it should be all right to examine this area. I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny. Let's see here. There's blood all over his lower abdominal area. It looks like the
Hey, Yeah, looks like the bullet blast clean through his stomach area, sir.
In other words, he was shot.
Yup. And until the autopsy's done, I don't think we'll know much more than that, eh?
Please, have the body sent to the morgue once they're done processing the crime scene. A bullet went clean through the victim's abdomen. The body was found at around 2:05 a.m.
Are you going to be okay with keeping track of all the evidence we find, sir?
Of course, this is the safest way I know to keep track of it all, right up here in this noggin of mine.
All right, if you say so, eh?
I keep all the evidence I find either in or with my organizer. When I want to re-examine a piece, I have but to press E to open my organizer. But the organizer isn't only for evidence. I keep people's profiles on hand in it too. It's probably a good idea to make a habit of checking the facts often. What do we have here?
Hey, I think I've seen one of those before, eh?
It's a police badge, detective.
Oh, hey! I got the same thing, actually. What a coinky dink, eh?
Let's take a look inside. Mr. Buddy Faith. It would appear that our victim was a detective, just like you.
Hey, your files are all over the floor, sir.
They probably fell during the struggle between the victim and his killer.
And I tried so hard to keep this place spotless while you were away. Now you're not gonna give me the gabagool that you promised me because I told you it'd be perfectly clean.
That's enough, Gumshoe.
Look, I mean, this is just, this just rendered all the time and effort that I put into this place as pointless.
I don't ever recall asking you to clean my room.
Well, I watered the flowers every day, just like you requested, sir. I just added cleaning to the list as a weekend special, eh? For about half a day every Saturday, I'd come in here and clean this place until it sparkled.
Does he have a life?
Look at this, guys. Something here says gumshoe, or at least gum. Hey, I don't believe it. I packed those files on these shelves so tight that not even an earthquake could make them fall up or just look at them at the end. At this rate, the rest of the files won't be able to withstand an earthquake at all, eh, Miles?
A problem, to be sure. Well, once the investigation is over, we'll put them back up on the shelf.
I don't know. I think that the blood written that says gum might be somewhat important. But yes, let's not worry about those right now, I suppose. Hey, they knocked over your chess set. Wow, is Miles Edgeworth like Connor would play him perfectly? He really is. I'm more of a Phoenix guy. I'm way more Phoenix Wright style. He's a bit more like, impulsive. He's a bit more brash. But I think that Miles is so put together that it'd be great to have some sort of dream team voice acting session. I had it all set up, ready for when you got back, huh? I figured we could play a few games, eh?
I had no idea you were interested in chess.
Yeah, I'm actually pretty good at checkers, so I thought I'd give chess a try, eh?
In that case, I suppose I can set aside some time after we solve this case, though I don't expect the games to tax my mental acuity much.
Oi! Watch out for the teacup fragments there, sir.
That killer's going to pay. This tea set.
Yikes, you're really mad over this one, eh?
This tea set is very dear to my heart and only can be bought in England. It costs more than your whole month's paycheck.
Why? What would it do? And now I feel like the killer's wasted 1 month of my monthly paychecks, huh?
How's it coming along?
Please, I need absolute silence. Fingerprint lifting is a delicate art.
Well, I never. Okay, wait. Is
there a way for me to like highlight? Okay, I don't know. I'm kind of, because like in the other game you can kind of like, instead of moving the character around, you move around a magnifying glass. Oh, it's your trophy, the Knight of Prosecutors, right?
King of prosecutors, and it's not a trophy, it's a shield. They
only send this to the winning prosecutor, right?
Yes, but I have no real interest in the perceived worth of other people. As for my own worth, that is something only I can determine for myself.
That's so slick, sir. I'm gonna have to try saying that sometime, eh? Like, for example, I'm only gonna assign the value I'm gonna assign the value to myself, and what gives me value is having a great gaming collection on Steam or PlayStation or Switch or Xbox, which is where you can find Ace Attorney Investigations. Right now, today, the game is already out, so go ahead and increase your self-worth. Get some value in your life by picking up this game today.
Unfortunately for him, his monetary worth is tied directly to his worth to me. I hope we can solve this case quickly. I'd like to return to relaxing on this sofa.
Yeah, that thing looks like 1 billion times softer than my mattress at home, eh? Can I sit on it too? You know, just for a little while, sir, huh?
Detective Gumshoe, you know that I cannot allow that. Until this case is solved, neither of us has time to spare, let alone rest.
You're right, sir. I'm gonna work hard and be a real trooper to the end.
Even once this case is over, I don't think you can afford to take any time off. What have we here? Could this be perhaps the murder weapon? If so, it would mean that the killer made their escape after disposing of their gun here.
Yeah, I think I've seen one of these before, eh?
Do you care to enlighten me as to where?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know. I was issued the exact same model. I think.
Detective, I
really don't like guns all that much, eh? So I mean they're really dangerous. But now that I think about it, you see, you do see this model around the precinct a lot, sir. I don't use mine much except for in like emergencies, so that's why I really didn't recognize it.
So, it's the exact same type of revolver as the ones used by the precinct's detectives. I seem to have gathered a few pieces of pertinent information. Now, to calmly use logic and figure out if any of them are connected to each other. Now, I forgot how to use logic.
Okay. Why did this happen in my office? What was the killer after? Oh, this is interesting. Okay, so wait.
Objection!
Premier Objection, the GOAT investigator is back.
It's true. I am back, and I'm better than ever. So wait. There was the victim was a detective, and there was, yes. And that there was signs of a struggle. Connect!
Objection!
Why?
Premier Objection, better than ever. How can you improve on perfection?
By doing a little bit better in that puzzle.
Objection!
Wait. Objection to myself. Okay, wait. Victim was a detective. I got it. I've got it. There were signs of a struggle and the revolver, which means he took the detective's gun and shot him with it. Iginari! The victim was a detective. And this is used by a detective.
Objection!
Woo, 2 months, yeah.
First try. That's right. I told you I'm a better Phoenix. Phoenix's observations are way more in line with my brain. Not much, but it's something. Thanks for being live while I was streaming. Thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. Hey, little or small, we're all part of a greater puzzle, and I just solved one.
The revolver, the standard model used by detectives. Could it have belonged to our recently departed, which is what I did the first time, by the way? Detective Gumshoe, could you please thoroughly check the victim's body one more time?
Yes, sir. I'm on it now, sir. Excuse me, pal. Let's see here. What have we got here? Yeah, Mr. Edgeworth, sir. This guy's wearing a gun holster.
So it appears that our killer somehow managed to take the victim's gun from him.
That's what I said.
And let's see what else we can find about this revolver. As I
always say, you got to look really carefully at each piece of evidence. You can use up, down, left, and right to rotate an object, but there's no such thing as a bad angle, huh? Use Q and E to zoom in and out to get into the nitty-gritty. Interesting. Iginari! Wait, I want to look how many bullets are still in the chamber. That one. Investigate.
It looks like only one round was fired from this.
Yeah, wow, so it looks like the killer killed the Vic with just one shot after wrestling the gun from him, eh? Sounds like the guy knew how to handle a gun, eh, Mr. Edgeworth?
We have no proof for now, but that is a distinct possibility. I guess this is about all we're going to find out. We should send the body to the...
Jim! Why? Why? Oh, why? How could this have happened to a guy like you? Before you had a chance to play the Ace Attorney Investigations, now released on September 6th. That's right, just a few days ago. But don't worry, even though Jim can't play the game, you can. And we can find Jim's murderer together or on your own. By following that tracking link, you can find a link to this game and purchase it with your own money and use your prowess to solve these deadly crimes. Why?
Are you all right?
Don't touch me! Leave me alone! Just let me be!
I'm sorry, but I can't do that. The investigation is still ongoing, so please refrain from touching the body.
The body? The body? Don't talk about him like he's just some lump of flesh. Look at him. Jim looks like he's just turned in for the night. Yeah, sure. Just in a blood-stained chute. You know, like he's got shot all over, pal. Oh, God. Where are my manners?
Aren't you that prosecutor?
Why, yes, I am. I'm Jacques Portsman, prosecutor. Jim here was my partner in crime and busting.
I'm Miles Edgeworth, and like you, I am also a prosecutor.
Detective Dick Gumshoe, sir. So, you're Miles Edgeworth. I guess this is your office?
Yes, that is correct.
Then it was you! You're the one who killed Jim! Hey, don't go around jumping to conclusions, pal. Just calm down, okay? I will not! I know how things work around here. High prosecutor's office doors all have locks built into them. And only the owner of the office has the key to his or her own office door.
That is correct. However, I was not the one who killed your partner.
Yeah, Mr. Edgeworth has been overseas on a business trip this whole time, pal. And the key to the door was with me the entire time, okay? So the only one who could get in here was me. What I'm trying to say is, well, that's not. I'm not really sure what that means exactly. What I was. So it was you then. You're Jim's killer. No, wait, pal. You got it all wrong. Listen, I got 25 cases backed up here with the chief bringing down my throat.
Just everyone calm down. Mr. Portsman, correct? If you are a real prosecutor, you should know how to stay collected. The investigation has only just begun. Isn't it too early to be drawing conclusions?
All right. I get the point. You're right. My mistake. I tend to get a little too hot-headed sometimes. You sure are one cool customer, though, Mr. Edgeworth. I've heard all the rumors about you. You're the great genius prosecutor. You're something of a legend, you know. Anyway, let's call a truce and work together, okay? Now, how about a handshake to seal the deal?
A pleasure to work with you.
You guys were conducting your investigation, right? Sorry for barging in like that. Carry on then. It's your room, after all.
Thank you. I intend to.
I just want a little more time to say goodbye to Jim. You there, sir! I want you to capture this scene on film for me. My final farewell to my partner, Jim.
I should probably give them some space.
That's weird. Hey! Your jacket, sir! What's it doing on the floor?
It must have fallen off the wall when the killer tried to threaten me by firing around. If there's only one bullet missing from the chamber, and they fired it at the wall near my jacket, that means that the victim was killed by some other weapon.
So the killer not only shot the victim, but they shot at your jacket as well, huh? They dared to shoot the ultra special jacket that you made your prosecutorial debut in? What if they had shot through it, eh? It would have been a disaster. Gumshoe, there's somebody dead. There's a dead body on the other side of the room, and he's worried about the jacket of my very first victory.
It's not worth getting worked up over, Detective. Not when there's something more here.
Eh? Like, what?
I take it you haven't noticed it yet, Detective. There is a giant contradiction right here in front of us.
Really? The only contradiction that I can think of is that how could somebody live their life without owning a copy of this game? That doesn't add up to me, Miles. I think that everybody here should at least have the decency to purchase not one, but maybe even 2 copies of this game. One for when I'm at home and one when I want to solve some investigations on the road.
Did I say contradiction? He must be rubbing off on me. I'm starting to sound like him. But I have my own methods, and I will conduct this investigation my way. When the scene before me contradicts a piece of evidence or seems off, that's when my deductive skills come into play. First, I have to find the spot that holds the contradiction. This is it. This bullet hole is where the contradiction lies. When I spot something that's off, I should point my cursor at it and press T with conviction. Take that! And when I have found sufficient proof to prove the contradiction, I present it. This is how I do things.
Eureka!
Eureka! Eureka!
Objection!
Eureka.
This bullet hole is the contradiction.
Well, what do you... What do you mean, sir?
It's elementary, my dear Gumshoe. 2 shots were fired in this room. The first felled the victim. And the second felled this frame.
Hey, that's right.
However, this gun was only fired once.
Hey, that's true, too.
Which means that one of these 2 bullets was fired from a different gun. Did the killer have another gun prepared for tonight?
Hey, by the way, I noticed something too, sir.
Yes.
What's that, sticking out from behind the, frame?
Ah, that. It's a secret safe.
A secret safe? Hey, yeah, you know what I smell? I smell a little money, eh?
Detective Gumshoe, what you're smelling is the sponsorship provided by Capcom, which we are all very thankful for, and Peter will continue to prosper when he gets to do these lovely opportunities. I'll spare us the trouble and just say it. Nothing like what you're imagining is inside. Now, if you could kindly move this frame out of the way.
Smooth.
Yeah, roger that. Achoo! Wachoo! A different wachoo. Achoo! Yeah, talk about, Dusty. I thought he was, like, karate chopping the frame away. Like a gum... He would! He would! That's very in character for Gumshoe.
I suppose that's what happens when I'm not here to dust it once in a while.
Yeah, I had no idea that there was a safe here, or I'd have kept it clean for you, sir. So, when did you, put this thing in, eh?
It wasn't something I had installed personally. Every prosecutor's office has one.
Oh, really? I had no idea.
Well, only prosecutors are supposed to have knowledge of their existence.
So, hey, what's inside, Mr. Edgeworth, eh?
Right now, nothing. We only use them to store especially important evidence when a trial is in session.
Oh, that's it? Talk about squashing my hopes and dreams. Huh.
I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny. Now, this is odd.
Hey, you found something, sir?
This keypad, don't you find it a bit too clean?
Yeah, there's a thick layer of dust all around it, but not on the keypad itself.
You there, the forensic scientist.
Yes, sir.
Could you please dust this area for fingerprints?
You got it, sir. I couldn't find, let alone lift, a single print. Looks like it was wiped down. Well.
As I thought, it appears that logic is the only way around this setback. Time to rationally and calmly connect the dots with the information that we have. I think the killer's goal must be connected to my safe in my office. Eureka! I believe I figured out what the murderer was after.
Well, what is it, sir?
The fact that the safe was wiped clean of fingerprints suggests that the criminal had at least attempted to open my safe. I forgot to use my voice. Now you know that I'm not really that deep. Ah! I've been exposed!
That the criminal had at least attempted to open my safe, making the culprit's motive for breaking and entering theft, I believe. I wonder if knowing that the motive behind this break-in was theft changes what the other pieces of information can tell me about this crime. Signs of a struggle and a motive of theft. Eureka! There is a possibility that the files splayed on the floor are not the result of a struggle between the victim and his killer.
Oh, you mean like it could have been from when the killer was trying to find us something, eh?
Precisely. We need to figure out if any of the files have been stolen.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna shelve files like you've never seen them before, even at a library.
Sure. Let's give that a try.
Why do all the good...
Maybe he talks like a young Marlon Brando. Why do all the...
He doesn't. Why? Why do all the good ones always die young? Surely you must ponder that every once in a while, Mr. Edgeworth.
No matter how much we lament, the dead will not come back to life. All we can do is search for the truth.
And so what are we supposed to do? How do we go about finding the truth?
First, we calmly restore the files to their rightful place.
You got it. Here, let me help. Yeah, so this file goes here, right? And then oh yeah, that book goes over there. And well, you sure know a lot about where things go, despite it being Mr. Edgeworth's office. Yeah, because I'm the one who keeps it tidy, pal. Okay. Bada bing, bada boom, cleanest room. Done.
It would appear that the murder was definitely committed here.
Well, look, the bloodstains on the bookshelf are still fresh.
Yes, I suspect that the victim was killed in a standing position, hence the prints on the shelf.
Yeah, and then the guy fell on the floor, right? The blood on the floor is kind of, it's kind of grossing me out, eh?
Detective, I don't have time to deal with your weak stomach right now.
But you know I'm not no good with blood, sir. That's why I prefer it in the form of a video game. Don't like the real thing? Afraid of becoming a cop yourself? Play one on the Ace Attorney Investigations, out right now. Came out September 6th. So run, don't walk. Pick up your copy today and help me get over my squeamish feeling of looking at all this blood. And the faster that you solve this case, the more games that we can play together, eh? Exclamation, Ace Attorney. Did you notice that all of the sales have just been gumshoe? Every single sale has been just Detective Gumshoe.
I'm certain there's something wrong with this picture. I think it's these hands. How could they be placed this direction when that would mean that they would have to be coming from behind 1A, 1B, 1C, 1D, or falling from the ceiling?
Yeah, the victim's handprints.
He must have tried to support himself with his hands here after being shot.
Yeah, there are prints on the floor, too.
Those must have been made when, unable to stay standing, he dropped to the floor. It appears that the victim was in a sitting position here after being shot.
Oh, that's why the seat of the victim's pants has blood on it, eh?
Yes, that would be the logical conclusion. The killer moved the body because it was leaning against the bookshelf.
Yeah, the blood on this guy's pants proves that pretty well.
In a sense, I suppose.
See, I'm not completely useless after all, Mr. Edgeworth. Yeah, put them all back, huh? Just as they should be, sir. Doesn't look like anything's missing.
Although it does look like the killer moved the body to flip through my shelves. I wonder if they found what they were looking for. Is this spot somehow connected to any of the evidence that I hold?
That's an interesting one, but that's exactly right. There's no way that those. Look at this ladder. He did not get shot in the ass. To put it bluntly, that is incorrect. Yeah, you called, sir? Okay, wait. I need to learn some of the buttons here. Was this a touch screen originally?
Mr. Portsman, a word, if I may.
Jeff, your laugh, your smile. I'll never be able to joke around with you again. But don't you worry, Jim. I'll joke around enough for the both of us. You'll see.
He's not listening at all. Mr. Portsman is off in his own little world, it seems.
Soylent Green is people. Okay, wait. How do I, let me use logic. Okay. I guess I do need a little help. This is where chat can come in. I thought that I want to investigate. I feel like this is the big confuse where the, how do I examine more? Because is there a way to highlight things on the screen that have, can I move around? Oh, this way. Whoa, let me use the controller. I want to, there we go. Whoa, thank you, Hone. I think now that you have a chance, I highly recommend checking out the controller in this game. That's super slick. Chat was right. So this is where the bullet lodged. Oh, the bullet hole. You guys weren't saying, you were talking about the bullet hole, eh? Real prosecutors use a gamepad. And yeah, this is where the bullet lodged itself after it went through the victim, eh?
For the bullet to be lodged so squarely in a file's spine indicates that the files were ransacked after the shooting had occurred.
Yeah, so I guess the victim was moved because he was in the killer's way, eh? Iginari! Is this spot somehow connected to any of the... No. Right? Wait. This one. This spot. Eureka!
This is clearly where the contradiction lies.
Yeah, I don't really see what's wrong with that spot.
You don't understand. You see, therein lies the contradiction.
Yeah, Mr. Edgeworth, sir, it'd be nice if you'd just admit when you're wrong, eh?
That wasn't a mistake. That was me keeping you on your toes, detective. So?
This is a bit harder than Phoenix Wright, which is fun. This is fascinating. I'm not smart enough. You need to ask yourself how the body was positioned. I know, that's what I said at the beginning, right? Because there's no way the hands could be in this position unless they were coming from like behind the... Yeah, the victim's handprints. Oh wait, he could have been placed... He could have placed him. I see. No, that's fine. He could have done it. Okay, this is fun. That's the bullet hole. I don't want to spoil anything as I played this on the NDS, but it was a great game. Specifically, the part 2 was fire. Hey, come on. I'm trying my best. No spoilers. I'm a detective. I only have 4 pieces of evidence. That guy's 29. Hold on a minute. I looked at the thumbprints. Wait. How does that even look? That doesn't even make any sense. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are different. How do I say it? I want to say it. There's 2 lefts. How do I How do I present it? T? Oh, I can deduce?
Okay, so we have 1 bullet used correct, but we have 2 bullet holes.
We do have that. We do have that. But I think I need to do something else. But can I move this body as well? Can we move it because there's other stuff behind it? But we checked the T set. I will say this. Oh, wait. Before we go any further, Miles Edgeworth said,
May I have a word with you? And I don't mean the forensic investigator. I mean you, the viewer. Though our hour of sponsorship is finished, I would like to call one last time to tell you about this game, Ace Attorney Investigations, now available for you to purchase on the console or device of your choosing. Solve much faster than our esteemed investigator, PremierTwo.
The ground quakes.
And show us your detective skills. Let them know that I sent you. Go to Twitter, go to them, send them emails, say thank you. And I want to say thank you to all of you who showed up on a sponsored stream today. And on behalf of Capcom, I genuinely appreciate it.
I really do. Exclamation Ace Attorney. Now, even though the sponsored segment is done, I want to keep playing a little bit longer because I'm enjoying this. Because it's cool. I at least want to get past the first segment. Hey, boy, I'll give you a steal of a deal. Buy the game via this schmuck named Pete. He'll get you one of the best deals. Exactly. So, one more thing to tell you about that I didn't mention in my call to action, so I'm going to mention this now, is that this is actually 2 games. And the second game was never released in the West, so it's a whole new opportunity for you to play a game that was not released in the Western side of the world. Does this mean that Pete is deliberately playing badly so that his chat will be frustrated? And okay, Mr. Smart Guy, you know what? I can't wait to show up to your job and to your games and be like, wow, bro can't even play fast in an hour. That's pretty cringe. Maybe the actual reality is this game is designed to be kind of tough. And until you have 1,600 people watching you and your every movement, yeah, the pressure gets to me, buddy.
May I have a word with you?
Please, I need absolute silence. Dusting for prints is at a crime scene is the most sacred process.
The man loves his job, maybe a bit too much. Stuck in the tutorial. Oh, yeah. I want to use this. Well, it's a good thing my steel samurai doll was spared any harm.
Yeah, speaking of which, I still haven't actually sat down and watched any of that show. I've been addicted to that PremierTwo guy. He goes live like 4 times a week. Tons of value of his content for only $4.99. What's that? Twitch raised the price? $6.99 USD a month. Still a great value, though, even if it's not for the game. He's still my favorite streamer.
Well, I don't know much about it myself, but the hero of the Steel Samurai, warrior of the Neo-O Tokyo, is the Steel Samurai, and his goal is to defeat the evil magistrate. It's a show geared towards kids. However, its high production values and riveting plot draws in a number of adults as well. Spin-offs like Pink Princess, Warrior of Little Old Tokyo, and The Nickel Samurai, along with the deluge of merchandise and even a new stage show give its presence.
You sure know a lot, eh? You sure that you're not some sort of a rabid fanboy? I can actually hear the nerd alert.
Nerd.
Of course not. Anyone that keeps up with society knows at least this much. And that conversation lasted longer than I expected. Let us return to the investigation at hand. Is this yet another batch of fresh flowers?
Yeah, the ones that came with the card attached every month like clockwork for you? Yup. Speaking of that, let's see what's on the card this month, sir. All will be resolved. Wendy.
Oh, Miss Irony, how painful are thy thorns.
Wendy, isn't that the name of the old lady? Isn't that old windbag? You know, the one that, the whiny voice that talks like this?
That's enough, detective. You need not remind me further.
Oh gosh, I didn't think we'd be bringing up me again. You know, I loved that Steel Samurai. There's no way he would be defeated. But now I love Miles Edgeworth. It's this. Eureka! It's not that. Why am I dumb? Didn't I already... Wait, did I just forget to do like this? I did that. I presented the victim's revolver at the bullet hole. Oh, there's a history feature too. Look at the portrait with the suit. No, it won't let me! It won't let me do it! Alright. Okay. The numbers in the book?
It's been a while since I've sat at this desk. Oh, how I've missed you. It's so tiny that it looks newer than when I first bought it.
Oh, yeah, that thing's so polished it makes mirrors jealous.
Don't tell me you had no other work the entire time I was away, detective.
My job is to protect your office, sir.
And you did such a good job protecting it that I had a murder occurred in it.
Yeah, that's harsh, sir. Look, these things are harder than you think.
I have to admit that the desk has never looked better, so I guess I can't dock his pay.
I'm gonna say it went clean through his abdomen. So that means that the body, he was shot, but we said that it was before, that he was fired before that, because... Eureka!
Objection! You know, that soundtrack is so fire.
There is clearly a contradiction here with this bullet hole.
Hey, what do you mean, sir?
You don't see? Quite simply, the bullet hole itself is too low. Unless he was already laying on the floor when he was shot. If the victim was shot in the stomach, the hole should be much higher up.
This track is awesome too, for sure. Yeah, but what if the guy was shot while he was sitting or lying down, sir? Then his hands would not be present on the top of the shelf.
That would be illogical. The victim leaned against the shelf here after being shot, which suggests that he was standing when he was shot.
Yeah, wait. That means when I wait. Does that mean what does that mean? What does it mean?
It means you need to use your brain every once in a while instead of mine, detective. In any case, it means someone made a faulty assumption. And it was from this mistake that our current contradiction was born. What is the faulty assumption that this problem with the bullet hole's position? The position of the handprints. The position of the handprints is what's causing this problem. We wouldn't be in this dilemma if the handprints were closer to the ground.
Yeah, but the handprints where they are up top. Yes,
Yes, you are quite perceptive, which is why this is not a variable hypothesis.
Oh yeah. So it was just a what if. All right, hold on. It was the 1, 2, 1A, 1B, 1C, 1D, 1E, F, G, 1, 2, 2BS, OA, OB, OC. Okay. All right, just give me a minute. I was thinking about my suit. Don't worry about it. It's definitely the order of the. It's the position of the body. Because he got moved. Well, maybe not. Fuck it.
I believe the order of the files are a bit off.
What do you mean, eh? I put him right back in the wrong order. You mean I put him in the wrong order just now? Hey! Actually, I think the files and the labels are wrong, sir.
Oh?
Yeah. You see how the files here that were the shot begin with the number 0? Well, what are those doing all the way down there, eh? After 1, 2, and 3? That's real. I thought those were O. Not 0. I thought it was like a new classification.
Actually, the way they are organized now is the correct order. They are exactly as I see them in my mind's eye.
Yeah, but the numbers are all out of order.
Those white binders are special, so they are arranged a little differently. But from this, we know that the files were not in this order when the crime occurred. Aha! So that's it. I believe the killer made the same incorrect assumption as you just did, Detective. Let's rearrange the files in numerical order and see what we find out.
Hey, do you think that it would be okay to prop up the body back up to how it was before it was moved?
They've finished processing the crime scene, so I don't see why it wouldn't be. If you please, Detective Gumshoe. Where's... Where's his head? As I suspected, the bullet hole is now where it should logically be. The killer went through my files first before shooting Mr. Fate. And
Yeah, and then he put the files back in numerical order, I guess.
exactly, and then proceeded to shoot the victim.
Yeah, but why would someone kill a man and then look through all your files one more time, eh?
Puzzling, indeed. The files were thrown into disarray twice, once before and once after the crime. But why? Now the crime scene is as it was at the time of the murder. Time to give it another look. This!
What? Hey! Whoa! What was that? Well, why does it say gumshoe out there in blood? I love that music. Sorry, I can't help but play it. I'd say that's some incredibly incriminating evidence.
Yes. Yes, indicative of a criminal activity, indeed.
Hey, no, wait, there's gotta be some mistake, eh? Mr. Edgeworth, sir, hey, come on, help me say something, sir.
It appears that one of my files was stolen.
Hey, come on, is that all, sir? What about me and my situation? I got 25 cases back at the precinct. You think the chief is gonna let me get out of this one and still give me my pay? Come on.
Is this what the killer was really after? Stolen file data, jotted down in my organizer. We did it! We did it! Alright, so I wasn't as fast in this one.
Objection!
But we did it.
Professor Plum in the library.
With what weapon? The candlestick? The rope? It looks like Jim was able to leave us the name of his killer. Whoops.
It looks like Jim was able to leave us the name of his killer in the end. And this most important message managed to reach us. Hey, I'm telling you, it wasn't me, huh? You can't be terribly pleased to hear that your beloved partner is the guilty party.
If you are going to accuse Detective Gumshoe of being the culprit, I sincerely hope you have some proof to back it up.
Jim's words. They're more than enough, wouldn't you say?
If that's how you want to play it, then at least allow me to understand your reasoning.
You got it.
I don't like this one bit. There's something strange about this man's attitude, and there must be some sort of flaw to his logic waiting for me to dig out.
Yeah, Mr. Edgeworth, what are you gonna do?
What I always do in court, I'm going to cross-examine him. One way or another, I'll expose the flaw in his logic with this technique.
Oh, how do you do that? Can you explain it to me, sir?
All right, first, I listen to the witness's testimony. If I find a flaw in the testimony, something that contradicts the evidence, I open my organizer with E and present the piece of contradictory evidence. To present something, I simply use Y, but that's old news.
Yeah, but it's not like there's gonna be a flaw in the testimony every time, right?
Correct. And at those times, I need to press the witness with LB. Sometimes by pressing, I can draw out new information and new or modified testimony.
Yeah, I think I get it, sir. I'll be sure to try this technique out during investigations, too.
Very well. I'll even show you how it's done. Now, watch carefully. Please play the music. New one.
All right, cool.
Objection!
Sometimes by pressing A on my controller, I cut salaries of certain detectives.
Very fair. It happens. Happens to us all. So, okay. Part of me wants to, stop playing for the simple reason that I want to finish all the Phoenix Wright games first. Right? I feel like leaving Case 5 like we did. I'm just saying because, it does... We're still on... I want to finish that first game of Phoenix. I feel like it's one of those things where you gain more the more games you get to play. Like, I wouldn't have known about the Steel Samurai. I prefer you finish the trilogy, then play Miles 1 and 2. So, Yamitaro, is this Miles 1 and 2? I think it is. Correct. Okay. But, I mean, it was still really cool to see the differences that were in this game. You know? This game is set roughly a month after Ace Attorney 3. Oh, really? Oh. Huge news. Okay, well, hold on. Hold on a minute. But hold it! Even though we finished the tutorial today of Miles Edgeworth Ace Attorney Investigations, that doesn't mean that our trial is done. In fact, we'll be back more action, more drama, more objections with Phoenix Wright himself as he takes down the original trilogy in case number 5. Okay, so hold on. Officially though, let's put a little button on this and officially say huge thanks to Capcom. Huge thanks to Capcom. That's so cool, guys. The fact that we got to do a Phoenix Wright stream sponsored.
This is a present from me to you.
Legend. Thank you. That's like a cool milestone on our road to madness. Thank you, Yuan. It's cool because it's the first time I mentioned organically that, we got messages from Capcom saying, hey, we saw your Phoenix Wright streams.
Can you please do a sponsored segment on this? That's so sick. And I think that they could tell that I personally put a lot of effort into it and I tried my best and that it came to fruition. So we hold that. That's a dub. That's a dub. Now, I am going to check really quick that I didn't forget anything because I'm terrified. I'm just going to read any of these things anyway, but in my own words. I must say in my own words. I already told you guys this is a collection. It has the original graphics and the remaster. I'll put the background back just in case. Of the Miles Edgeworth games. You can choose between HD or the pixel graphics. You guys chose the HD. The second game, The Prosecutor's Gambit, was never even released in the West. So it's your chance to get a whole new story if you haven't played it yet. Then it's out now. So there's the link. Check it. Ace Attorney. Now we can convince them to let us play Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Oh, cool. Optional points. I think I already told about these things. Oh, this is notable. The original game's character designer, Tatsuro Iwamoto, has directed the creation of the all-new HD graphics. That's also a big dub by Capcom. That's pretty sick. That means that they were like, we're bringing them back all the principal members. Help us make sure that we do this right. Capcom continues to like make some of the best remasters there are in the biz. Give me a second. Okay.
Objection!
Go ahead.
Have been gone for too long. Hope I have more time again. How are doing everybody?
How you doing,
Premier
Kai?
Yay.
Welcome back, big boss. I appreciate that. All right. I'm gonna do two things really quick. One is I'm gonna get some water because my throat is actually kind of killing me. Do you guys? I mean, like, tell me the truth though. Isn't it kind of is
When I do the Miles Edgeworth voice, is this really anyway an improvement, or does it sound like shit?
I don't know. I can't tell. I might. Does it sound okay? All right. That's good then. Because I don't get to hear it. I can't hear any of it. And I can't hire Connor. His rates are too high for me to bring him in here for the entire show. And I think that Phoenix is very fun to be basically an enhanced version of me. But the only annoying part is that I have to reach under this thing. I need to figure out a way to activate that sound button without having to reach over for it all the time. You know? That's the annoying part. So we got to figure out that. I don't think, even if Mouse asks, I don't think it's going to help. So does the foot pedal, I have the Elgato foot pedal. Connor was nice enough to actually give me one. But I'm curious can that connect to the Rodecaster? I don't know. That's what I'm not sure about. I'll have to look into it. Not sure about that. So, everyone take a quick break. Get some... I don't know yet. We'll figure it out. Because it's not on my Stream Deck. It's on my Rodecaster 2 Pro. It's over there. If you get more into the Warhammer 40K, I think you'd vibe really well with the orcs. Thank you. I definitely have an orc forehead. So... let me go to the bathroom. Let me get some water. Let me say hello. And I'm going to give you guys a little roadmap of what we're going to explain, what we're going to be doing this week. I'll be right back, dudes. That's the wrong button. Completely the wrong button.
Welcome to another
That's
thrilling
the right
edition of
one.
PremierTwo. My name is Peter.
Hello, my name
Thank
is
you,
Chris,
Capcom.
award-winning author and YouTube titan. You may have seen me on...
All right, nobody really cares what they've seen you on. They're here to watch me, pal.
Oh, fuck off. I made you.
Yeah, you made me go out to Hokkaido 17 times instead of letting me stay in my nice, perfect crib.
Crib? That's perfect for someone like you. A baby.
Here, definitely. What the fuck? did you stick your ass out?
I got crushed under her foot, and it felt great. Come on. I dare you. Come on. Oh! What would you do for 300 bits? Well, normally for that kind of big price, I just remove all of my clothing and twerk in a bathtub. We'll have to do it quick and dirty.
Message wa nani desu ka?
Fucking bossy.
Cookie Monster, give me cookies. C is for cookie, it's good enough for me. Copyright strike, please don't strike me.
What wall? You mean the garage? It's not a garage! It's not a garage! It's a fucking closet! I bought this because it looks cool. I actually chose it. I didn't ask anybody to do it. It's not perfect. It looks cool to me. Why do you keep saying it's a garage door? It doesn't look like a storage facility. It's fine. It's fine. It's so fucking cool. Why is the wall made out of bed frames? Well, so that when I knock you the out, you can fall on something you're familiar with and take a nice long nap.
Oh my amor, Shinderu.
You've made me an offer I can't refuse. You come to me today on the day of Iron Mouse's subathon. I'd be proud of you, but if we don't get this timer to 9 hours, then about 11,000 of you are gonna sleep with the fishes.
This is like a GTA POV here, from behind.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
I know this Lawson has a bathroom, and I have to go pee. Let me use your toilet, please. I've got to go so bad, it hurts my legs.
Just this very morn, I found him with his nose buried in my nuts.
Let's go, let's go. You crushed it.
Yeah, that was I think that was tough. The easiest fucking thing.
Well, R.I.P. Pete.
I was like just like a gremlin over the sink. I was not sure I want to be in the basement. Oh, you're in the basement. You're in the basement with me. And you aren't going anywhere. So buckle up and have a seat next to me. Let's get comfy.
She just asked me if I wanted a hand job.
Okay, sponsored segment was definitely over. That is not part of the included segment. That was not included in the... That was post. We already removed... That's very different. Okay, thank you. All right, I object as well. Ina too crazy. What up, what up? Okay. Welcome back, everybody. Give me a second. All right, here's what I'm thinking. What a crazy couple of days, right? What up, youngster Joey? We did about 15 to 20 hours of what's it called? Warhammer 40K. Pete, from Big Phil, a quick Googling would suggest that you can control the Roadcaster with the Stream Deck, which would mean the foot pedestal could also control. All right, we're going to look into that. We're going to look into that for sure, because we need to make that happen. Because I cannot keep reaching across the desk to do Miles Edgeworth's voice. But I think that we don't need to worry about that in the meantime, because here are the immediate things that I want to do on the stream. I would like to do Case 5 of Phoenix Wright. I do want to do that. And I think that it's an awesome game. And I feel like I just combed my hair. And I think it looks way better right now after I should have combed it right before I did the sponsorship. Shit! I look like my dad. I look like my dad. This looks great. What a great hair day. But that's all right. Hey, what's up, crazy fair lady? You're not going to be happy with my next announcement. But I want to play Batman Arkham Asylum. which I think is an awesome game. I want to play Phoenix Wright Case 5, which is an awesome game. I kind of want to do finish the Space Marine 2 campaign a little bit. I could just do, the stuff we were doing, like the multiplayer stuff as collabs and stuff. But those are definitely on the topic. Yakuza Kiwami 2 is definitely still lingering. I love that Arkham Asylum. I think Arkham Asylum is one of the best games ever. It's really good. And I think we can put I don't think that many people are interested in Diablo 2, right? I don't think so. I also have a couple of IRL streams bouncing around that are like gonna maybe happen. Still waiting to hear back from a few people. Still waiting to do a couple of things. Then tomorrow is an off day. Tomorrow I have plans in the evening. Will I play Black Myth Wukong? I don't know. The thing about Black Myth Wukong is it really just looked like a boss battler. I'd rather play like Sekiro or Bloodborne or something like that. And I know that the game was like, people played it and enjoyed it, but something about the game just did not appeal to me initially. So, not sure about it. Not sure about it yet. I have it, though. I do have it. Win $100 IRL with Iron Mouse with Connor cosplaying as her representative. Oh, well, that is I don't know if that's that's a lot of moving parts that I'll work on. Squeaks played it and stopped, said the combat was pretty meh, and Squeaks is pretty goddamn smart. And it just didn't, I don't know, to me, the whole Wukong thing, it looked a little basic. I don't know why. It did. And so I wasn't terribly impressed with it. So I'm not really sure I'm going to do it. I don't know yet. But the next stream will definitely be on Wednesday. 99% sure Wednesday we will have a stream. And on that day, you guys can help me choose. Space Marine, it's too difficult, you. Man, shut the up. Objection! Objection!
Pete, you sometimes joke you're not the biggest streamer, but you're the best at always being entertaining and high energy. You're doing great.
Yeah, and I'm good at video games. We're gonna cut this whole narrative that I ain't good. Every game that we play, I do all right. So get that nonsense out of here. Objection sustained. I crushed Elden Ring. I beat Bale in the second fight as a mage. I beat Cuphead. We did a lot of cool stuff. I'm the gaming wizard, dude. So yeah, but Wukong to me, you know what, am I crazy? It looked like you kind of walk down some hallways and then you just fight these enormous HP sponges, learn some different, basic stuff, and then it's like, what have we done? I'm also the Suika champion, that's true too. What have we done in Wukong that we haven't done before in another game? Right? I feel that's the main thing. It opens up a bit. All right, I'll take it back then. I haven't played it. I can't judge it. So I can't really complain. And if you guys like the game, I'll definitely get to it. I also want to consider playing through, and this is a big nasty one, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Yeah, the big one. And because I went to a concert and I wasn't too impressed with the music, surprising. That's an L take. And I realized because they were showing a lot of the spoilers that it had I was like, I need to play this game. This game looks amazing. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth looks so damn... I did finish Final Fantasy VII Remake. I did. I was replaying that for you guys. I played Remake the day it came out during the COVID months. And Rebirth, it's just so big. And I think that's awesome. And but it's alarmingly big, and it's worth getting lost in. You know what I mean?
Pete loves basketball so much that his favorite movie is Juwan Man.
No, it's not. No, that movie sucks. There's not even that many good basketball films. Slam Dunk I like from the manga. I do not like White Men Can't Jump, and that's okay. They haven't, what was the one, Hoosiers? Space Jam, Air Bud, those are okay. Coach Carter was sick. Coach Carter was good. Okay, so there is some good one. And what about He Got Game with Jesus Shuttlesworth? That was fun. That was a Spike Lee joint, I think. But I think for me, today, though, is probably a good time for me to take a break. I already did 2 streams today. And I know it's sad. I know. We want to stay longer. We want to play more games. But Wednesday will be our chance to put in another 8 to 12 hours. But we did 2 streams. We did Warhammer 40K, and then we did this awesome sponsored stream. I have not left my house in like over 24 hours, like 36 hours. Because yesterday I spent all day streaming Warhammer. I went to bed, immediately woke up and joined Connor and Mouse, and then I took a small break and did this. I should probably go outside. I should probably go outside and go for a walk, grab a slight sandwich or something like that, come home, play some Diablo 2, do some Magic Find runs, and tomorrow I've got plans. So all I can say is you guys are awesome. I really appreciate you dudes. And the fact that you showed up on the sponsor stuff, you have no idea how much that means to me. I wear it as a point of pride when we have sponsorships, because that means that it's my chance to be like, I can take the financial burden off of, you guys having to support me and be like, I can do this. I'm worth it. And we'll see if they agree.
Did you say we are soon playing Final Fantasy Afterbirth?
No,
Gross.
no, that's the third in the trilogy. Rebirth. Huge difference. Huge difference. All right. We're going to go from one great streamer to I'm not a great streamer, but one great game to another great game. I can't speak. We're going to go say what's up to Kudoken. Happy belated birthday to him. I got way too turnt at his birthday party, and it was a good time to see him. So let's go show him some love and wish him happy birthday.
Have a great night, dude. PremierTwo.
I appreciate it, man. It's a follower only, but you should be a follower anyway. Let's go say what up to our birthday buddy. And say hi. I can't say thanks enough. For real, thank you.
Was a fun stream.
It was,
Thanks,
right?
Pete.
And I'm going to tell you this right now. No bullshit. Absolutely no bullshit. We're going to be back into that Miles Edgeworth Ace Investigations game. We're going to play it through. It's probably going to take us a while, but we're going to beat the Phoenix Wright trilogy. I guarantee it. Because to me, this stuff right here, not that, maybe. This stuff, I cannot wait to go back to objection. Hold it. The one who really committed the crime was you. I miss it. I miss it. Take that. I'm ready to play Ace Attorney again. And we have a YouTube video of Case 1 coming out soon, so I hope you guys check that out. I prefer this than Warhammer. I like them all, man. They're all fun games. So we're going to get back to Phoenix Wright Case 5 this month. But until then, I'll see you guys next time. And remember, the most important thing of the case is...